Welcome to Chalking Creations with Carol. If you are catching this on the replay, put hashtag replay so I know you stopped in. If you see the little red button that is right there, you can chat with me live now. We're going to do a couple little things tonight. Actually, I'm really excited about it. Hey, Rihanna. Hey, darling. How are you, darling? And Kathleen, girlfriend, where have you been? Excited to see you on tonight. Hopefully, you've been working hard. Gotta get some lives, girlfriend. Absolutely. We're gonna hopefully let a few more people come on. I don't know. I didn't really hit anybody up and say, hey, I'm coming on. Oh, yeah. Watching kids is not easy, Rihanna. Not easy. I'm excited to see you two in a couple weeks. That'll be awesome. Awesome. You need to get to work. Got to get that PV up there, darling. Gotcha. I don't want to lose you. So, well, we're going to do a few things. Well, we're going to do a couple things tonight. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm always trying to come up with new creative ways of working my Chalk Couture business. And I've done some really awesome things. I'm sure you can kind of see behind me here. We've got some really cool things up here. My Uncle Sam, I've got to find the right way. There he is. I think he's awesome. But I have to tell you, I am super, super excited about that truck right there. That truck is awesome. And I actually had a lady today that wants me to put it on a t-shirt for her with the little fishing poles, with the shirt saying Gone Fishing, because she's actually retiring. And that's what she says she wants to do. She wants to go fishing every day. So I'm kind of excited about that. So she's supposed to bring me the shirt tomorrow. That could be our project tomorrow night. Let's see who else popped on. Rhonda, I see she's popped on. And Dylan, hey guys, how are you? Christy, how are you, darling? Haven't seen you in forever. I thought you were going to come see me. What happened? Hey, Penny, so glad you're on. So glad you're on. Rihanna, you need to text Morgan and let her know I'm on. She might be working. So we're going to do a couple things tonight. Like I said, remember the other, so what I was getting ready to say is I get inspiration from a lot of people. And there was a picture that came up on my Facebook page. Hey, Penny. That came up on my Facebook page a couple days ago, and I loved it. And so I sent the lady a message and told her that I absolutely loved it, and could I use it, because it's her idea, not mine, and could I use it and share it with my group? And she said, absolutely. So I was waiting for the okay from her, and I got it, so I'm going to make it tonight. I'm going to, of course, put my little twist on it because I don't want to copy her exactly, because that's not right, you know? So I'm always trying to put my own little spin on it. So I'm kind of excited about that. Oh, good. Thanks, Rihanna. So let's get started. I'm going to put my fancy little orange gloves on here because I am going to stain. Do a little staining tonight. You know, I do like to do that. I just think it gives it a little bit of something, right? So, but you don't have to stain. You can always paint. You can leave it natural. Basically, it's however you want to do it. And actually what I'm going to make tonight is a star. And I might make a few of them, not here, not on my live, but I may make a few of them because I think it's super cute. And believe it or not, we're using paint sticks. So you remember we used paint sticks for that one up there. Life is Better at the Beach. These actually have the little indentions, and I have another project I want to use with these also, but I ordered some of these, and actually I ordered like 100, so they came the other day. So we are just going to stain these, and I know you guys all know how to stain, but I'll lower this down a little bit so that you guys can see what I'm doing, because I never know if you can see me. I could probably move my board out a little bit. But I do need a paintbrush. And you know, I always am using the same stain that I've always been using. It is from my friend Jeff. He bought stain to stain a bench of his on his front porch. And I asked him if he had some stain that I could use, and he's like, sure, no problem. And I've never given it back. So I always tell him, if you need your stain, you know where it is. Eventually, I think I'm going to have to buy him some, but it is just the Wax stain. Marie, you're fine. You're fine, darling. Yes, Rihanna Jeffafa. So I'm just going to kind of go over these really quickly. So that I can get some stain on here. So why don't you guys tell me about your day? Rihanna says she babysat today. I worked, of course, like always. Seems like that's all I ever do. I work 2 jobs, if you don't know. I work for a vineyard. I'm the tasting room manager there. And I've been with the company about 16 years. So it's a fun job, sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I just want to crawl in a hole and cry. Other days are better than others. So, and with the COVID and all the changes with my job, it seems like every day is different. And I never know what I'm going into. So, you know. It is what it is. It changes from day to day. I tell people all the time, I'm just living for today because tomorrow is not promised to us. So, you know, anything could happen. I'm just doing all the sides, guys. You know me. I just brush it on. You know I'm going to just wipe it off. But I want to make sure all the sides are all done. And I'm just going to wipe it off as I'm doing it. And some might be darker. Because I think as it dries, I'm just going to take a paper towel, guys. You know, as it dries, it soaks in more. So, you had a very busy day. Marie, how is your husband? How's he doing? You know, I always like to ask. Make sure everybody's doing okay these days. Barry got a new report from the doctor today. How's he doing? It's a good report, I'm hoping? He got a good report from the doctor. Perfect, perfect. My camera is so far away, I have to really look at the words to make sure I see exactly what you're typing. And I'm sorry, guys, if you guys were with me last night and I told you guys I was gonna show you guys how to clean that transfer that we used the red on. I remembered right about the time I cut the video off that I did not show you. So, well, it was Marie who wanted to see how that was done. So I ended up making another video and I sent it to Marie, and I did put it in, I think I put it in this on my page. So if you didn't have time to see it and you want to know how to get that red paste off of your transfers, go back and watch it. I hope it helped Marie out some. It's always good when you have the right tools. Always. And with Chalk Couture, you can get all the right tools from our site. Anything that you need, you can get from there. And I'm telling you, if you do not have the board erasers, you need to get them. Because that is going to be one thing that definitely helps you out when you are trying to get paste off of your transfers. It's just like a magic eraser. It erases everything off of there. So, if you don't have one, get it. They're not very expensive. They're like, I don't know, what, Marie, like $2? $1 something for 2 of them. They're not very expensive. I don't know. I always buy 2 at a time. So, they are great. They are absolutely great. So, if you don't have them, it's a great investment. All of our tools are excellent tools, from the from our utility tool to our transfer scissors. I mean, I've got so many. I've got the angled squeegee. I've got the regular squeegee. I've got, you know, the small one and the medium, or the small and the minis. I have both of those because you never know what you're going to need them for. I have my big one now, which I haven't used yet because I haven't felt like I needed to use my big one. But I'll tell you, if I was doing a one and done on a very large transfer, I would use that large one. So, guys, I'm just rubbing that stain onto these and rubbing it right back off. And the reason why is because I want the grain to show through here. And when you keep the stain on long, it's going to actually absorb into these paint sticks, and it becomes darker as it's, I mean, you can see this one here, I've had in here for a long time, and you can see it will just stay dark. But I don't want it to be that dark. And I think if you can look at the grain of the wood. I think the grain of the wood is really, really pretty. So if you use stain and you brush it on and then wipe it off, you're going to have that. You're going to have the grain of the wood. And remember, guys, these are just paint sticks. Very inexpensive paint sticks. So, and we're going to turn it into something gorgeous. And you're going to be like, really? A paint stick? But, you know, I am going to chalk on, I'm going to put this together. And then, of course, you know me, I love tags. So we're going to chalk on our tags. Because, you know, that's what I like. That's me. I am definitely that country girl slash, I mean, you know, I like some modern things, but I like a lot of the old country, very simple kind of decorations in my house. I always tell people, my house isn't the greatest, but it is well loved, and it is definitely lived in. I am nowhere near picky like some other members in my family. Like, you come to my house, and I expect you to feel comfortable. You know, I want you to feel like it's home. And I try really hard to make it feel that way. To the point where I have met new people that come into my house and they're like, wow, your house feels so homey. Like, I'm not walking on eggshells, or, you know, I don't have to worry about, you know, because my house isn't anything. I have normal furniture, and, you know, there's a lot of people that have these show houses, and you go to their house and you kind of look around, and their houses are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But as you walk in the door, you're like, do I need to take my shoes off? Can I touch anything? What if I stain the coffee table? What if I spill something on the floor? I can't live like that. I can't. It drives me crazy. I remember my mom used to say to me, she'd come to my house, which was very seldom. My mom came to my house. And don't get me wrong, I love my mom. But she would come to my house and she'd be like, why don't you make your kids pick up their stuff? How come their rooms aren't clean? How come you don't do this? How come you don't do that? Why don't you? And I'm like, Mom, this is my house. My kids are fine. They're the ones that have to sleep in their room and live in their room and stay in their room when they go in there. That's how they want their room to look. Doesn't bother me. I just shut the door. I just shut the door. And she would be like, I would make those kids go in there. And I had 3 girls. Well, at the time, I had 2 girls. Morgan wasn't born yet. And she'd always be like, you should make those girls go in there and clean that room. And I'm like, Mom, they're kids. I want my kids to be kids. I don't want my kids to pull out a toy and play with it, put it back, exactly where they got it from, pull out another one, play with it. I want my kids to be kids. And that's how my house is. My house is not spotless, but I have a lot of cute things. And when people come to my house, one of the things they always say to me is, your house feels so warm and inviting. And I feel like if I want to take my shoes off, I can. If I want to sit on your sofa and put my feet up on the ottoman, I can. You know, and that's how my home is. That is how my home is. And I love that. So I have mix-match furniture. It's okay. It's good for me. So I, of course, as you always know, I went to the dollar store and I picked up these wooden tags. It's 8 of them. They're like $1.25. And you know, I love tags. So I picked up a couple tags. So I am going to stain these 2, only because I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not, but I want to be able to have them just in case. You know me, I kind of get inspired as I go. Not like your mom. I am nothing like my mom. No. When I go to mom's, I love mom, but I have to take my shoes off, and I'm like, yeah. I love her, but I am not like her. Christy and Tanya are. To a T. I am not. I love your house, and I miss coming over. I know, Rihanna. You need to come. You need to come. You just need to come. Just come and stay. Come and stay. It would be fun. Now, guys, I am just going over these really quickly. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to make them any particular color. I got a little bit of paper towel on me. I'm just kind of covering them, all the sides and everything. Let me get another piece. And some might be lighter than others because it's a different type of wood than what our paint sticks are, which is perfectly fine with me. Mine's lived in. Yep, I used to tell, who was it? I'd be like, you know what? My house might not be perfect. It is lived in. It may not be clean. It's lived in. I want my home to feel like it's lived in. Not that it's a showpiece. So. Just how I am. My grandkids come. They flop all over my couch. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It bothers, I think it bothers their parents. Well, no. Candy and Amber, they come and kind of hang out too when they do come. But Like my mom would never just come and hang out at my house because it's a home, not a house. Sorry. I love her. But same with my sisters. My house is a home. Their houses are houses. So that's how I see it. You know, I'm sure they think of their houses as homes, but I don't know. I just want people to have fun when they come to my house. If you drop something on the floor, pick it up. You know, it's okay. It's not gonna. I don't have any coffee tables. I don't have any end tables, so don't have to worry about getting anything stained on anything. So anyway, as we move on, so this will be perfect in my house because that is one of the things that I like about Chalk Couture is that it can go in anybody's home. And granted, I am not working on Chalk Couture surfaces tonight because I want you guys to realize that you don't always have to work on Chalk Couture surfaces. We have them if you want them, but you can also purchase stuff, you know, at other places. Or maybe you just have something at your house that you want to chalk. You know, I've come across a lot of people on a few little pages that have, you know, done stuff that they have at their house, like a end table. They've chalked on the top of an end table, and then they've sealed it so that it doesn't come off, you know? It's a fun thing about it. And you can be creative. You can be creative, you know? Remember, our new catalog is going to be coming out in August. So if there's anything in the catalog, the fall and winter catalog, excuse me, spring and summer catalog that you feel like you need to get, you might want to jump on there because I know that things are gonna, some of them are already retired. They could sell out and may not come back in. We don't know what's going to be in the new catalog. If some of the transfers that are in this catalog is going to be in that catalog. So think about that. I was listening to one of the uplines today, and they were saying that it's a good possibility that this catalog may run until maybe August, the end of August, but that's not a guarantee. So yes, Marie, as a designer, you will get your new catalog. I want to say we will get our new catalog with our August shipment. I don't think we'll get it next. I don't think we'll get it with the July. We may get it with the July, but I think we're good at with the August. The reason why I say we might get it with the July is because they're going to have that. We'll get a sneak peek in July, the 15th. Which if you are a designer, you get designer dollars. If you meet your quotas, you'll get designer dollars and you can spend it on the new catalog. So it's a good thing to do. It's okay, Morgan. We haven't gotten too far. We've only stained. We've stained these 6. So, all right, so let me get some of this up because I don't want to be sitting and staying all night. So let me move that. Take these. Well, just going to move the stain out of the way. I'll put the lid back on it in a little bit. All right. But I do, just making sure I don't need to stain anything else. And then we're going to take these off. So, But yeah, Marie, we should get our new catalog. I just don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if we'll get it with our July, like our, you know, we get the Club Couture transfer of the month. So I don't know if it's going to come with that one or if it'll come with the August one. So, but we'll get it, and it's going to be beautiful. They're working on it now is what I understand, which is nice to know that they're working on it. All right, guys, let me pull my other mat over so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I have stained all of these. They're so pretty, aren't they? The wood grain looks really, really good. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Always. We always, always, always need more paste and ink. Paste and ink. I know. I just placed an order because I used my designer dollars and I used my commission money, and I just bought a few more transfers. One, they're the transfers I want to do for my workshop, and the other is I ordered a couple new paste and some ink. I got some of the shimmer ones because, you know, remember I got this one, the shimmer gold. Remember I got this one, so I ordered some. Thought it would be nice to have. I need to get my jute, guys. I need to get my jute. So let me grab that and a glue stick, and then we're gonna get going here. So. All right, I'm gonna let these dry just a little bit longer, and I think I might use these. Put my jute over here. So remember last night we did, hey Carlin, welcome, welcome. Remember we did the truck, and the truck has the add-ons with the for 4th of July. So I think I just missed one. Did I get them all? Oh, I did. Nope. How did I miss one? I think it went under my board. Let me check real quick. Yep. It's like I know I have another one. So the add-on for the truck comes with all kinds of little, remember it was huge. So we had the fireworks. So I kept out the fireworks because I want to do a patriotic star. And, so I kept out all these pieces, but I also went ahead and kept out this one that says 1776, and I also kept out the stars. So we are going to, I'm going to get some black because I would like to do the numbers 1776 in, you know, let me think here. I could do a hot mess and do the red, white, and blue using my noggin. I could. Let's close this back up. Let's close that back up. All right. So I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth and lay that here on the side. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then let's get this 1776. Remember, you always want to peel it up, roll it off, and then I'm just gonna fuzz it. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. You always want to make sure you fuzz your transfers. So, and then we're going to use one of these tags, and we're going to put 1776 on here. That looks about right. And remember, you just need to press down where the open space is. So we're going to get our red, we'll get our white, we'll get our blue. I know. I did I did, look, I tried to clean these last night, and I did spritz them a little bit with some water. I tried to remember that before I closed up last night. Sometimes it's hard to remember, and by the time I get off from here, from talking to you guys and enjoying my time with you guys, then I get off and then I upload my video to YouTube. So if you are not a YouTube subscriber, you'll want to subscribe to my shows. Although, like my Morgan said, why do I need to? I watch you every night. Well, just cause. Just cause. Anyway. So I upload it to YouTube, and then I take a picture of my project so that I can post that. And by the time I do all that, it's like, and then Morgan calls, because I talk to Morgan almost every night, and she calls me from Pennsylvania. And so I talk to her, and then by the time it's all done and over with, it's like 11:30 when I'm going to bed. And then I get settled in, and so it's like midnight by the time I sleep. I start to sleep. So this is a great consistency. I like this white a lot. Remember, you always want your paste to be like cake batter. Think about it like that. You know what cake batter is supposed to be like, so that's basically what you want it to be. You want it to be like cake batter. So we're going to do our candy apple, candy apple red. We've got our bright white, and then we have our blue jay. I need to get some cadet, because that would be the color I would prefer to have, but it's okay. I only have the cadet in the ink. I don't have it in the paste. And since we're doing on a wooden surface, I would rather use paste. Ink is something that you want to use if you're gonna bake it in the oven so that it's nice and hard and doesn't come off. All right, so we have our red, we have our white, we have our blue. We're gonna kind of do a little hot mess here. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my, from my spatula and just kind of put a little bit on here. Maybe this will be more like a, an ombre than a hot mess, you know? And then a little bit of our blue. A little bit of, maybe more of an ombre than the hot mess. And then I'm just gonna, I think we'll do it that way. And then we're just gonna kind of smooth this in and smooth it this way. And then wipe off my fingers so I don't have it all over the place. And then I might just take a little squeegee, because there is a lot of paste here, and just kind of wipe it off. And then we'll pull this up. Straight up. That is super cute, guys. Over in my water bath it goes. Remember, Marie, put it over in your water bath. Look, guys. That's cute. That is super cute. Hey, Lee Wilson, how are you? Tell your wife I said hello. I'm just drying it so we don't smear it, because we don't need to smear it. That's super, super cute. I love that. I think that's adorable. Very, very cute. All right, so I'm gonna set that one aside. And then I think I'm going to, I just left some of these out because I wanted to, because I wasn't really sure which ones I was gonna use. You've got ice cream. Morgan, I'm so jealous. I picked up some too today. I'll probably have it before I go to bed. It's not the best time to have it, but I am so my grandmother. My grandmother was a diabetic, but I'll tell you one thing. She had her ice cream in the evening. I remember her telling us one time that you should always, which is another story. My grandmother used to tell us that we should eat our ice cream, that we should have dessert first. Like if she fixed dinner, it was always, we'll eat dessert first. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. Eat dessert first. She's like, well, we might not have room for it later. So eat your dessert first. So I've always grown up that way, that, you know, eat your dessert first. So I remember one time we took the kids out for dinner. It probably was like Mother's Day or something. And Mom was with us. And my girls were little. This was before Morgan. And my girls were little. And Amber was probably like 4 or 5. And she wanted ice cream. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'll get you some ice cream. And my mom was like, why are you letting her have ice cream? She hasn't eaten her dinner yet. And I was like, Mom, she's fine. She's going to eat. If she's not hungry, that's fine, but she wants to have dessert, and that's what she's going to get. She's going to have dessert. I let my kids have dessert first. So remember that paste that I took off from the, see, look, I still have it in the same order. And I'm just going to run it over these stars. So I didn't waste it, right? And then we're just going to pull it up. Super cute, guys. Look. Look how cute that is. Super cute. Super, super cute. I'm going to put that over there. My friend... Exactly. I think that's how my grandmother was. You never know. Absolutely. So, yep. My kids typically eat their dessert first. My kids are big dessert people, so... At least they used to be. Well, you can see Morgan's got Ben and Jerry's fudge. Ben and Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie ice cream. So... Why not? Why not? Guys, that's super cute. Super, super cute. I really like that. Very, very nice. And you can see that this wood, even though I stained it, they're almost 2 different color woods. Maybe it doesn't show up on there, but here it kind of shows up a little bit different. Anyway, one more, and then we're going to put it all together. It's going to be beautiful. So I think I'm going to use the firework, the explosion, and I am just going to do this one. I might do a little bit on the other one too, but we'll see. I felt like having 3 tags instead of 2 tags. Hey, Sierra, how are you, love? Yep, your mom loves cheesecake. Yep, she gets that from me. I love cheesecake. And look, my other granddaughter just had a milkshake. You have 1 piece waiting for her when she gets home. Well, at least you didn't eat it all. At least you didn't eat it all. So let's see. I want to try to get the most of the explosion here. Let's do it kind of like this. We'll do it like this. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Now, you know, I'm going to do like I did last night. I'm just going to kind of dot it on. This one we are going to do the hot mess. I like the hot mess a lot because it does give you, you never know what you're going to get with the hot mess. You know, you never know what you're going to get until you're done with it. So it's always a surprise. All right. I want to make sure I didn't get any white on that. All right. So with the hot mess, you know, you can do it however you want. I usually like to kind of smear it so that we're mixing the colors in. I'm going to wipe that off and then come back, and we'll just kind of do it like that. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be marvelous. Marvelous. I'll try to grab this. Oh, super cute, guys. Super cute. Look. Can you see it? Super cute. All right. Maybe on this with the star, we'll come over and maybe put a little bit of an explosion here. Let's move that out of the way so we don't touch it. Remember, we dried this one here. Just trying to get it above the star, above those stars. And we'll put a little explosion there. So easy, guys. Oh, awesome. I like that. And then let's put just a little bit, maybe just kind of checking it out. Maybe I'll turn it just a hair. And let's see. I think I can use that. I might have to add a little bit. We'll just add a touch. A touch here, a touch there. Got a little red on there. Do not want it to go back in my jar. Okay. Who's getting excited for the 4th of July? We're not doing a lot of stuff here. Oh, I like that. We're not doing a lot of stuff here where we live at, so we may end up having to go somewhere else. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, darling. Hey, Camden. Welcome to you, too. So we have 3 little tags. I might add something to that 1776, but look, these are really cute. They're all really, really cute there. All right. Let's see. Maybe. Chicky. I don't know. Sometimes too much is too much, right? We don't want it to be too much. Maybe I'll just leave that. Maybe we'll just leave it like that. I have some other pieces. All right, guys. So let me clean up this so that we don't have that all over. And I don't keep sticking my finger in it, which is exactly what I'm doing. So All right. All right. Lisa, how are you tonight? Oh, they're not doing fireworks in New York either. No, they're not doing fireworks here, which really sucks, you know. It'll be the first 4th of July that we haven't done fireworks or haven't been somewhere to see fireworks. So, oh well. It is what it is. We can't change it, right? We can't change it. So, we just have to roll with it. Clean up makes everything nice and clean. Yeah. Well, you got to clean as you go along, Rihanna. Because if not, you just have a mess. And so, I don't want to have a mess. Alright, so we're going to put this together, guys. And I hope that you guys like it as much as I thought it was cute as a button. And it will look great in my house. And I may have to actually make a few of them and sell them. I think people will like them. So, all right, I'm just going to wipe this off because I did get a little red paste there and I don't want it to. So we're going to take these paint sticks and we are going to put them together to form a star. So we're going to pull our paint sticks back over. Actually, I am going to roll this over because it's still a little damp. So we're going to take these paint sticks and we're actually going to put them together to form a star. Believe it or not, it is going to be a star. So you take 5 of them, you need 5. And we're going to put them together so that they form a star. What do you think? As I get that going, I swear it's going to look like a star. But we're going to hot glue these as we go. Okay? So hopefully, we just want to make sure it's going to be perfect. Hey Nellie, how are you? I love stars too. Love, love, love stars. If you don't know anything about me, now you do. I love stars. I do. The grandkids know that. So. All right. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just putting a little dot of hot glue on the ends here and just kind of making it to form a star. What do you think? You lost me. How did you lose me? The broadcast got interrupted by something. Huh. That's weird. Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. Hey Shirley, how are you? That was weird. Not real sure what happened there. Huh. Well, am I back now? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Whew. I don't know what that was. It didn't happen on this end. Huh. That's really weird. You know, maybe it's something with Facebook going on. Anyway, do you guys see what I'm doing? Do you see how I'm building this, this star? So we're just going to try to make it all work together. And you're just building it as you go, putting a little dot of hot glue, kind of spacing them out so that it's gonna form a star. Okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad I'm back. Well, I missed all of you, even if I knew that I didn't know that I disappeared. And didn't know that you guys disappeared. I'm glad you're back. All right, a little dot of hot glue there. Let's put that down. Now, who would have thought that you could take 5 paint sticks and make a really pretty star? You know? I'm going to put some glue on the inside here, because we want it to stay down. Probably should have gone over and under, but that's okay. It's fine. As long as you hot glue them down, it's fine. Look, I still have paste on. I still have blue paint on me. Paste on me. Look, guys. What do you think? How adorable is that? I mean, really? Who would have thought that you could take paint sticks and make a star? Like I said, I actually saw this on somebody else's page and asked her if I could share it with you guys. Hey sis, how are you? Welcome, darling. I know, it's super cute, isn't it? I think it's super, super cute. But you know I'm not done. Just not. Just not. I'm just trying to make sure it's all staying down here. This one little piece doesn't want to stay, but it's okay. It's going to be fine. Super cute, right? Super, super cute. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to take some jute, and you know I love jute. Love, love, love jute. And we are actually going to, as soon as I can find the end of it, we are actually going to tie this around here. We're going to wrap it. And we're going to tie it in a little knot. I just have to get some scissors. Get some scissors. And then we're just going to tie it in a knot. I'm the queen of jute. Yep. I do love some jute. You know me. I think it just adds a little bit to the piece. So, and then we're just going to cut the ends off. We're going to tie it on each little piece here. Oh, sis, how have you been today, darling? Hope you've been good. Behaving yourself and not working yourself to death in your yard. Like normal. It's usually what she tells me she's doing. She's working in the yard. I'm just kind of tying these on here, guys. So it looks like it's tied together with jute. Busy in the yard work. I'm telling you, sis is always working in the yard. Always. I don't think there's a night that comes on here that she doesn't tell me she's working in her yard. You can come work in my yard. You know? There's always something to do. Your grandkids have had, oh, watching them fish. There you go. There you go. Well, sis, I haven't seen you on here. I've missed you. I've missed you. Did you see my little truck that I did last night? It is so cute. It's right back there. Can you see it? Super cute. All done in red, white, and blue. Very patriotic. Yep. All right. Last one, guys. This is the last one. You had to show them how to clean the fish? Ugh. Sorry, I am not a fisher. I just don't do it. Donna loves to. She loves to go fishing. I do not. I get too bored. It doesn't go fast enough for me. Isn't that terrible? It just doesn't go fast enough. I want to throw it out. I want to catch the fish and then continue on. But it doesn't happen that way. So I get bored very easily. I tell people all the time, if it doesn't go fast, I don't know. I can't do it. You know, standing there, throwing the line out to catch a fish is not fun to me. It just is not fun to me. Donna loves it. Morgan will fish with her. No, not me. Not happening. Just not happening. I think my grandchildren, they fish. Can't do it. Just can't. Not my thing. Just isn't my thing. So, it is some, just not mine. Just not mine. And it's not that Donna doesn't want me. I mean, she is always like, come on, honey, let's go fishing. No. You can go fishing. I'm not going fishing. I'll sit at home. I can do so much more while you're down there standing doing nothing, trying to catch a fish. I can do so much stuff here at the house and be perfectly content. So, not the fisher. Although I remember being a kid and fishing. You know, we always would go fishing with, me and Richard would go fishing. Not really. We just pretended like we were fishing. So we could get out of the house and didn't have to do chores for Grandma. But, you know, we'd go to the pond next door and we'd actually go swimming. He would take the tackle box like he was going to fish. I think maybe Richard might have fished a little bit, but not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. So, I'm just trying to pull this through here, guys. Through this knot that I have here. So. And then I think I'm just going to kind of, I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. It's okay. I think I might kind of hot glue it to the side. Is what I'm trying to look at it to see how I wanted it to be. But I tied some little knots in it. And so now I'm just trying to make sure I put it where I want it so that it will stay. I can't touch that with anything. You don't eat them, so why catch them? Yeah, it's probably the same one next door. I don't remember whose pond it was, but was it the neighbors that lived right there? I just know we walked from Grandma's down the road, down a long road to the pond. It's the one Granddaddy took us to. So that's the one me and Richard would go to. So I remember us swimming in it. So yeah, that's it. Yep. I don't know if we were allowed to be there or not, but we would go anyway. Yep. We had fun. So that's all that mattered, you know, is that we had fun. Anything to keep from having to go out and do the chores or go to the chicken coop to get the eggs. Grandma always liked to send me there to get the eggs because she knew that the chickens would get me. Alright, so guys, I'm actually going to take this little loop that I have here that's holding this, and I'm just going to take it around, and I'm going to hot glue it because I need to make a little loop for the back here. But anyway, we can do that later. Isn't this cute? Look at that. What do you guys think? I do have some ribbon too. Just not sure where I want to put it. My ribbon's kind of wide, so I could put it, so I've got these. So I could make a bow. Maybe a little messy bow to put at the top. I don't know. It's so cute. Oh, thank you. It is really cute. It really was easy to put together, guys. I know, you know, it takes a little bit of time in staining, and I could stain it beforehand, but I know that if I do, then you guys don't know how I did it. So I always want you guys to see how I did it. So that's why we stained it first. So, you know, it's pretty easy. You just have to buy a little bit of stain, throw it on some paint. You know, you go to the paint store, you get some stain, you pick up some paint sticks because, you know, you need them. And then you come home and put it together. It wouldn't cost that much, right? Wouldn't cost that much. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy. And cheap. Yeah, these ribbons are really cute, Morgan. I just got these at good old Wally World. You know, good old Wally World. They were on sale. So I picked up a few. Well, sis, I always tell you, I don't know how talented I actually am. Creative I am. Talented, maybe. I don't know. I don't see myself as being talented, but I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. You know, like I said, I always try to, I've been watching people and what they're doing, and there was a girl that actually did this on her page. She did it a little bit different. Definitely did it different. But I'm very pleased with it. So I think it turned out okay. I think it turned out marvelous. You know, and you can do whatever you want on there. I can see this at Christmas time and putting a little small wreath in the middle here. You know, you could use like a chalkable chip. If you got something small that the wreath would fit around the chalkable chip, you could put blessed. You could put Christmas. There's a lot of things that you could use this for anything. You just have to be creative and think of all the stuff. Maybe some flowers in it would be great. I think it's adorable. All right, let me finish up this little bow that I'm trying to make that we don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to try. You know me, it's just a big old messy bow here. So, my little cheater bow. My little cheater bow, so. Hey Quinn, how are you? All right. I'm just going to pull that as tight as I can. I'm just going to take these and kind of fluff them up, and I'll probably cut them smaller. What I might do is I actually might just pull them through and cut them off and save some of the pieces for a later time. You know, make some of these shorter. Let's see. Make some longer. Keep some of them the same. You just have to play with it. Just have to play with it. You know, play with it a little bit, move it around. You can always use pieces later. And then just try to squeeze it together. Just cutting them at an angle, guys. All right, much better. And then we could just put this up here at the top. Make a little bow up here in the top. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna tie that on the back part here, guys. And then I think we're gonna be done. I think we'll be done here. I just need to fluff it a little bit. Of course, this ribbon's gonna get this one that I did not cut at an angle. I cut straight across. And you can work with the bow. You can work with the bow. You know, I'm just kind of giving you the idea of what it will look like. And there you go. What do you guys think? Super, super cute. It's another little piece to go with our Uncle Sam. You know, our Uncle Sam. Our little truck. Sis, did you see my truck that I made last night? Did you? Let's not let my Uncle Sam just fall down. This is super cute, sis. I know. And see, this would be so cute with it. All of my patriotic things. I'm getting so ready for 4th of July. And I think this one turned out really, really good. And I love my truck. Love, love, love my truck. I think it is adorable. Well, guys, we're coming to the end of the evening. So if there's anybody out there that's interested in doing what I'm doing and wants to have some fun like me, let me know. I'd love to catch up with you guys and show you that opportunity video. Oh, good. I'm glad you keep up with me, sis. I'm glad you keep up with me. I don't want you to miss out. If they're, don't forget, we have Chalk Couture. It's $19.99 a month. The business in the box is $99. And don't forget about my VIP group. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great night. I hope you really enjoyed this. Make some stars. Come on, guys. Make some stars. Be creative. 4th of July is right around the corner. And then Labor Day. Remember, we can keep these things up till Labor Day. So, and if your house is anything like mine, you'll just leave it up year-round. Well, you guys, I will be talking and chalking with you guys tomorrow night. Same time, 8:30. Hey, I didn't do too bad tonight. I was almost 8:30 when I came on. I guess I will talk to you then. I love you bunches, and see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.